Hello and welcome to round 40 of the Flocking Geese's Mighty and Career mode. Not Japan, Qatar. See, I got it right this time. So we're in Qatar for part 1, the sprint race. Part 2 is the Grand Prix itself. Now, where shall we begin with this? Both practice sessions were terrible because it just went it was just rubbish. It went. We did not get a lot of R&D points. Qualifying though, we qualified P3. So if we manage to get pole position after the sprint race, then we're in the good seats. We've managed to beat our rivalry, which was Sergio Perez. What else? We do have a problem. The engine's starting to wear out, and so is the gearbox. We're gonna get a penalty, I know. And we are back to being the worst car on the grid. Yay! Our brief reign at Japan is over. But apart from that, let's get on with the sprint race, shall we?
So it is all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Goose, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Verstappen, Magnussen, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, Bottas, Perez, Albon, Tsunoda, Joe, Teo Porcher, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Liam Lawson, and Nick de Vries rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out.
Yes, we will, people. It's the Qatar sprint race, and the lights are counting down. The Goose starts P3, just behind the Ferraris, and we're off with the McLaren. Then the Goose gets an excellent start. They're going past behind the two Ferraris, going straight down the inside, and then goes into turn 1 in pole position place. Hamilton's fighting that Ferrari then, P3. I think it's Hamilton, or it could be Russell. But anyway, the Goose takes the lead. Hamilton, they're still side by side. Hamilton in sight. Leclerc to P2, Norris to P5. It's a good start from the Goose so far. He's regained. Yeah, so we did qualify pole position. However, at the last second, two Ferraris got on us. So it's almost like a domination. So the Ferraris, for once, have pulled their fingers out the butts and actually done something for once with their car. Oh, the Goose went a bit off the track there. That could have. How did the FIA not do anything to penalise the Goose? I don't know. No. Oh, this is the tricky bit. This track should not be on the Formula 1 calendar. End of. It's for motorbikes, not Formula 1 cars. Just. Also, that means we have 4 tracks in the Middle East. That's stupid. We should only have 1 or 2. 2 is the maximum. 2, not 4. That means we have 2 cars. The Goose says the fastest lap. That means we have 2 tracks wasted for potentially replacing with better tracks like, I don't know, Malaysia. Or South Africa. Or Germany. You could put back Hockenheim. And what's it called? Nürburgring. But no. Middle East. Money grabbing sons of. Anyway, moving on to lap 4, and it's the two Ferraris side by side with each other, and the Goose goes 3 wide. Hand gestures. Hamilton getting in as well, trying to assassinate the Goose, but the Goose keeps his cool and flocks to pole 1 ahead of the Ferraris. to retake the lead. Jesus! That looked 3 wide for the first corner. Hamilton tried to get through. There's a contact between the Goose and Ferrari. Hamilton and the Goose make contact. Sainz goes off the track. Hamilton destroys a bollard. It's all gone mad. And the Goose somehow stays in the lead. Hamilton has the fastest lap of the race as well. Set the fastest lap of the sprint race, but the Goose is... Oh no! There goes Sainz, he's thinking about it. The Sainz, can he go around the outside? No, the Goose defends. However, this is given Hamilton, he's now given Hamilton an opportunity here. But no, Hamilton is still fighting those Ferraris, and the Goose is trying to defend from the Sainz. That Ferrari engine, look at that! Overpowers the Goose's car, and he's blocked the Goose's entry to turn 1, and Sainz has taken the lead. And yeah, he's gone. Leclerc's trying to overtake the Goose now. Hamilton and Leclerc are side by side, thinking about trying to overtake the Goose. But Carlos Sainz is gone. He's off into the distance there. He's well, the Goose is trying to catch up, but obviously this track's not built for Formula 1 cars, so yeah. Further on in lap 6, contact between the Goose and Hamilton. I think there's a bit of contact with Leclerc as well between Hamilton and Leclerc. Moving on to lap 7, and it's Hamilton now on the fast straight. It goes around the outside, the Goose goes in the inside. Leclerc is behind. This is not a good place. And Hamilton is slowing. Is he out? Oh my god, please tell me he's out. Please. Yes! Lewis Hamilton is out. Leclerc's trying to get through. Oh, what happened there, Hamilton? This will make the Goose's run for the his second world championship much easier. Yeah, so he had... Yeah, his car's given up on him. Oh, good. Good. That's what you get for Silverstone. Silverstone was a disaster. Thanks to Hamilton. But holy Jesus, right, moving on to lap number 8. It's Leclerc, Norris and Piastri now that are challenging the Goose for position 2. Sainz is well ahead of the field. He's in his own race. 3.5 seconds in front. Leclerc gets ahead of the Goose here. But the Goose has other problems. He's got the 2 McLarens on his tail. And he's going to try and overtake the Leclerc here, but he can't because Leclerc, in a faster car, got the pace. Oh, there's contact! Oh, we've got side and floor damage from Oscar Piastri.
Some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
Piastri, our former teammate, is getting physical with us. He wants to start a fight with the Goose. Look at this. He goes round, hits the Goose, and he loses an end plate. Oscar Piastri loses an end plate. The Goose returns a little bit of a scrap there. Returns the favour to Oscar Piastri. But it's all over for Oscar Piastri because now he'll have to pit. He'll have to pit, and that's his race gone. There you go, he's no longer in the top 5. Well, yeah, and Russell's having a go at us now. Toto Wolff giving Russell the order to try and assassinate the Goose if he can. But we have bigger problems. If you see in 6th place, you can see the whining Dutchman himself, Maxime Verstappen, has managed to somehow get himself into P6. And oh, there's contact between Goose and Russell here. 3 wide for this corner. This is not the place to do 3 wide stuff. And the Goose has lost part of his wing. It's Monza of season 1 all over again. Look at the state of the car. Has Verstappen got damage?
The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it.
Oh, we got more underbody damage. Great. Magnussen P6. Russell's gone. Where has Russell gone? So there we are, through turns 5, 6 I think this is. No. Yeah, they both go off the track. They both exceed track limits. Verstappen and the Goose have lost parts of their end plates. on the front wing. Russell has dropped back. He's behind Magnussen. Magnussen has managed to overtake Russell. This is not going well for the Goose. We started third place. Managed to keep pole position. Now we're back in fourth. And we've got 1 lap to go. Verstappen has gone into the pit lane. The Goose goes wide here. This is going to cost him dearly. Perez, Russell, Magnussen all go through. There's no DRS as well. So we're going to the final lap here of the sprint race. God, this is more exciting than the Grand Prix. We haven't even done the Grand Prix yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it? I see what Rockstar Paul meant now from his reaction video to Monza. The Goose should have his license revoked. Yeah, it's been discussed. There was a brief meeting about it at the after Monza, but yeah, it was all well and good. We knew that we'd do something stupid at Singapore, which we know what happened in Singapore. We don't talk about Singapore. And the Goose has dropped down to position 10 as we have underbody damage and wing damage. It's Monza all over again. The season 1 Monza, not season 2 Monza. So Rockstar Pool 69 right now will be having Vietnam flashbacks at this point. Sorry, Ian. But no, do go subscribe to Rockstar Pool 69 for his own Formula 1 content. But anyway, it's Albon's thinking about going around. Oh, Albon thought about it, and there's contact between Albon and Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou. The Goose goes wide, and Carlos Sainz is your race winner and wins the Qatar sprint race. I don't know how the Middle East will appreciate a Spaniard winning the one of the sprint races, but they'll just have to live with it. Come on! I said it! Meanwhile, in P10, well, yeah, checkered flag. P10, no points, but at least we survived the race, unlike Hamilton. So yeah, P10, we've dropped 7 positions from P3, and Sergio Perez is your driver of the day.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Well, that wraps up sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Christ! That was a bit of a scrap, wasn't it? First it was between the 2 Ferraris. Then it was with our old teammate, Oscar Piastri. Then it was with Verstappen, and then Hamilton retired. That was the icing on the cake. Then we fought George Russell as well. Basically, it was the Goose versus the entire racing grid. But no, P10, not good. This gives George Russell points, but he is still a long way behind us, and so is Hamilton. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the sprint race. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter, and we will see you for part 2 for the Qatar Grand Prix itself. So yeah, see you in part 2.